Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a quick little I guess just process of how I was making these little embellishments and a good way to use up your scraps. Put my sweater down, it's cold. Okay, so this is what we are making today. It's like a cute little cluster using your scraps and some of your dies, stickers, and whatnot, and then you can gift these to somebody, or you can use these to decorate your packages. For instance, say you stick a little goodie in here for somebody, you know, you fold it up, they can just get this, glue it, and put it right back on the bag. I mean, glue it right on top of like a goodie bag, a box, whatever, a scrapbook layout. The possibilities are endless with these things. So as you can see, it would be super cute right there. All they do is glue it. So it's like a handmade embellishment for whatever they want to use it for. I was inspired by a photo on Pinterest, except for it was a digital. So it kind of looked like this, except for it was a digital picture. Somebody designed it like on a computer and it was a digital file. So I was like, you know what, let's make this in a like real life, multiple pieces, put it all together, hodgepodge style type of embellishment, and I think it turned out super cute. And I even added some little like staples, and there's some stitching on there, so yeah. But you guys all know 12 by 12 sheets of paper have like the little borders at the bottom, except for this one's really big where the design is not on there. But the ones in like 12 by 12 actual books have more strip. This only has like a little like, what is that, 4-inch strip? But yeah, perfect way to use those scraps if you save them. If not, you know, you can just cut your own straps, which is kind of what I was doing. Just going through my paper pad and cutting up the side of my paper pad, leaving the paper in there intact and just cutting up in strips. Anyway, so let's get to it. Let's put these guys together, sure. And they could be different widths, as you can tell, and different lengths, because you're gonna cut them, I guess, based off of how it looks. So yeah, I'm just kind of gonna place these. Oh, I like how this one says Valentine's Day. I did not even know it did that. Put it next to the blue one, and you're gonna kind of stagger them so they're not all like, you know, right next to each other. Like one's higher, one's lower. That looks good. And then this big one. Should I do this guy right here? I stack one on top of the next. Except for I want this guy a little bit shorter. Make him fat right there. And then this guy, layer on top and cover. Or should I do him up here? So I'm just gonna trim off a little bit off the edge. I think that looks somewhat good. So then you're gonna use like other scraps or regular pieces of paper, pieces of scrap paper. And I start with just one piece. So I get my little cluster where I want all the pieces, press down in the middle firmly so that, you know, your stuff stays. You know, you're pinching it. And then just on a piece of scrap paper, you are going to place it on there, just so it keeps the cluster together. Because they're barely overlaying on top of each other, it's gonna be hard to put like, you know, glue in between each little sliver, and that might take you a really long time versus if you just do something like this and then you go through and, you know, trim. So now my embellishment is staying together. I'm just gonna trim off the edge of that scrap paper underneath. And you could use white paper if you don't like the way it looks on the back, but honestly, I'm just trying to use up all my scraps and do it that way. So let me trim this little guy on the very edge. So there's my piece. Whew. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some stitching real quick with my sewing machine. Okay, so I just added some stitching detail right here. And again, I'm just leaving some of the threads in the front, not the back, so it doesn't get all tangled. But I'm just gonna trim it a little bit, but still leave it exposed, you know, to give it that extra oomph. Okay, next, kind of like this one, I wanted to use some die cuts that were thin but not too overbearing. You could use any stickers, all sorts of, you know, all your guys' goodies and supplies. So I've die cut several of these little like hearts. These are from AliExpress. I got them last year. They look like this. They're a set of 4. The fingerprint style one does not cut out good. I don't know why, but it just doesn't, so I don't even bother with it anymore. So I'm just gonna put a heart, probably go with gold again. Oh, I like this one. I'm gonna use my art glitter glue and just glue half of the heart because that's the only part that's gonna be on my embellishment, I guess. Gonna put it right here. Just stick that on there. Now from the same collection, I'm using the thickers, the La La Love thickers, but these are called My Sweet, and I'm gonna use another heart. Let's see here. I love these thickers. I'm surprised I'm even using them. So I might do this little I like you. I don't know yet. Or maybe this XO. And you could do little sentiment, you know, like phrases, except for I don't know where my booklet of those things are. Okay, let me see if this looks good. And 2, we do this one down here. Stick him right there. So I'm just gonna stick him on there, layering the hearts together. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some staples. I'm using that. So the Tim Holtz Ideology Tiny Attacher, I went ahead and stapled 3 times right here, kind of like sideways Frankenstein style. And then that's almost your last step. Then I'm gonna add some of these little gold heart blings. These are from AliExpress. Last time I checked, they were sold out. So I'll have to look, but I absolutely love these things, and I'm so happy that I got 2 sheets when I did order them. Okay, so there's your little embellishments. I did have footage. I thought I had footage, but my camera stopped recording of making the next, you know, 3 pieces that we had. I just did the same exact concept, a little die cut of thicker and then enamel dots up in the upper hand corner. So as you can see, this one did some stitching, ran out of thread right there, so I just put some staples down there. And then on the edge of these 2, another great idea is to use your fancy edge scissors. I think that started scrapbooking. A scallop one, and then I have some alligator looking teeth one. And I did that edge right there, and then I think it just adds that extra, I guess, texture maybe. And you could probably even add trim and washi to these, you guys. So I think the possibilities are endless. So there, I guess I'll give you a close-up of all of them. Whoa. Super cute, and I love the way these turned out. And you know, like I said, you could just stick them on a goodie bag. Like, send it as an embellishment. Like, I would package probably two of these up, package them up, and then that person can decorate their scrapbook, their mini album, their daily album, planner, whatever they want, or decorate a bag and send it off into another package. So I really, really like these, and I'm so happy how they turned out. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. I will catch you on the next crafty video.